Gemini, this is your November reading, or November into December. Yep, if you have followed me from TikTok and Instagram, you saw me pull this Ace of Swords card. So that's the overall idea for you in this coming month, or for the rest of this month and going forward. It's a new path, a new journey of some kind. With swords, probably you're following a new idea into something. I've already got your oracle cards chosen to save a bit of time. We have your relationships, connections, all of that good stuff, communications in this column. This column is your career, wealth, finance, projects of that kind. This is what I call your life path, with important messages from spirit, and it could be just an overall clarification of the vibe for this sort of month onwards. And then your outcomes. So let's start here with your relationships, connections, communications, feeling confident. Two figures together there. One seems more earthly, one seems more heavenly. So it's a nice balancing there. There's, well, your Gemini. That's kind of like the duality. So probably a good card for you in some sense. Don't know if the number 18 is significant, but it really just stood out to me then. So let's see what's happening for you in November regarding relationships, connections, communications. Oh, party time. So starting with celebrations. I don't know if you've had recent causes for celebration, successes, victories, something. Maybe you have a good circle of friends and you're very social. Let's see what the next step in this story is. You're dreaming of that fourth cup. It's very interesting that these are coming out in order. These cards have not been in order since the first time I opened the deck a year or so ago. So, it's funny that they come out in order like that. Yeah, okay, so you've got good times. Things you kind of should be grateful for. A good social circle. It feels like there are things to celebrate, but there's something deeper, something more you want to follow, and maybe this is where this new idea type journey comes in, because you're fixated on this. You have all this, but if only that dream, you know. All right, let's see what the last card for your woohoo. Actually, I did notice, I think it was while I was pre-shuffling, there was a bit of things all wanting to jump out. But, okay. 5 of coins. It's kind of an asking for help. Oh, yeah, 3, 4, 5. That's interesting. Something's happening in sequence for you. Don't know what that is. I don't know if you already know. It just seems like it. But whatever's going on here, whatever this dream is, this thing you want, the thing you want to happen, the dream relationship, the thing you want to feel, I don't know, whatever this idea is you're latching onto, you maybe can't do it yourself. I mean, this is the relationships column, so maybe it's about having some kind of connection with another person. Not necessarily romantic, but it could be. But to make it happen, to make what you want happen, you need to accept help from somewhere. All right, let's go into the career, the wealth, finance, sort of projects and things. Weary is your energy. Are you not satisfied with things? Is that more of this energy? It's like, yeah, I've got this. Like, maybe I've got what's considered a good job, and it's bringing me the income, yada yada, but it's not really feeding my soul. It's not doing anything for me other than allowing me to live comfortably and buy things that ultimately I don't care about. Death. The Scorpio card, this one. But it's like the ending and rebirth. It's change. There's a change happening in you. Yeah, like I was saying, you might be, and it's not going to be for everyone, obviously, but some of you might be just kind of sitting pretty. You've got the career, which people think is the good career, like the doctor, the lawyer, the something, but it doesn't mean anything to you. It just seems a little soulless or empty or something. But look, it's bringing you this wealth. Like these crows are like, look, here, have this, you'll feel better. It's like, no, they're pretty, but I don't feel better. And it doesn't feel like me. It feels like I'm wearing a mask. I feel like an imposter. You might have some imposter syndrome. And it's like the world is cloudy. You need some change in your life to feel fulfilled. You might be doing good work even, but there's something missing. You need this new journey, whatever it is. It's coming up everywhere. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. Yeah, look at that. That's like your end of the cup cycle, your emotional journey. You've built up this wonderful, lovely home, loving companionship. The beautiful cat. Lots of emotions, warmth, reasons for celebration. It's all here. That sensation that they're sharing, contentment, happiness, love, the sharing, that's, I think, what you're missing out on. You don't feel that warmth and contentment in what you're doing, either in your relationships and connections or in what you're doing in your day-to-day life. So let's see what the last card for this area is. Career, wealth, finance, and once you get that, things start to get a little nicer for you. Your garden's growing well. You're bringing in the harvest. You're spiritually, emotionally, and successfully fulfilled in career and everything you're putting your efforts into. Much happier. It's not just this dead kind of, look, shiny thing. Hey, look. Yeah, you've got it all. No, you didn't. Not until you got something of a deeper substance. And then everything started to be warm and happy and abundant. Okay, what I call your life path. This is the overall messages from Spirit, and this is where anything that your attention needs to be drawn to that's not otherwise covered here will pop up. Quite often this will reiterate this message, but let's see what it says for you, Gemini. Delighted is what it says for a start. This came up in who did I just do? Leo. Yeah, except it was upside down. It was on sorrowful, but this delighted character was sitting upside down, and it matched another card. So when it came out here, I wondered if there was going to be any kind of connection. So if you have Leo placements, be sure to check that out. You can always check any of your other zodiac sign placements if you know them. There are plenty of places you can go online to figure out your birth chart, and you know your main sign is your sun sign. Then you can have your moon, your ascendant, yada yada yada. There's a whole lot. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on astrology, but first card for your life path. It's that abundance card, the 9 of Pentacles or coins. So much money, you don't know what to do with it. This person is unsure about how to invest this. Where does it go? I've brought in my abundant harvest, but I need to do something with this. It's no good just sitting around. It needs to be reinvested somehow. There's an idea. The bird. It's really a bird of prey. Birds usually represent the air, which is what the swords are. The ideas, the fears. So this, I think, is some idea you want to set free. But there's the blinkers on the bird, so the bird can't fly free until those blinkers are off. So the issue is that this person doesn't know where to send the bird. It's like, here, I've got this bird, I need you to invest it in this great idea that I have. I just don't know how to do that, so I can't instruct you where to go to do that. So this is where your big idea is coming up. Okay, so let's see what the next part of this is. If there is something that's been on your mind, some little thought or idea that you'd like, yeah, this should happen, things should play out like this, now might be the time to start looking into it. And I'm knocking over all your cards because I'm destructive like that, apparently. Ooh, 7 of Wands. So you've been victorious, following your passion, getting up to a certain point. You've claimed the tower for your own, and you're in a position to be able to defend it. Everyone else wants it, but you can fend them off. You've got the high ground. You're king of the castle, basically. You've got it going on. So whatever you've built up thus far, maybe you've started on this idea, doing things you can, and you've got to a certain point, and it's like, yep, I'm going to defend this position. I've made it this far, following my passion and my dream. And then the wind changed. I don't know why that came into my head. Oh, look, wind. That's why. Strength. Yeah, the strength card. This is where it gets hard, but you have to have the strength to believe in yourself and follow through. This is where the challenges might arise, but don't be bummed out just because what might have been going smooth for a minute is kind of getting a bit more difficult. As long as you keep moving towards it in some capacity, the way will move forward, but you might be tested along the way. A few things thrown up to kind of get in your way, but look, what's being thrown up? They're leaves. They're just little things. You don't have to worry. You can get through this. You have the strength. You've tamed the lion, and the lion will do what you say. And I'm hitting the camera now. Yeah. That's interesting. Your numbers keep kind of coming together in certain ways. 7, 8. Just missed the 6 in that one. See? 3, 4, 5. 7, 8. 7, 8. You got 9 here. So you kind of got 7, 8, and 9. It's like you might be going in circles. But delighted. I think the delighted energy is that you are realizing that, okay, I don't have to follow this predetermined societal path, making everyone proud, or so I think, by becoming a lawyer, but hating every minute of it, you know? It's like, no, I've got a lot behind me now. I can take a chance on this new idea, this passion, this thing I truly believe in. I want to put my efforts towards that. And there may be some resistance. So sometimes you just can't tell people close to you what you're doing or planning because they don't get it. And just because they don't get it doesn't make it wrong. It's up to you to believe in yourself and make it right. And this is you fighting off the naysayers and getting higher and higher. But it's slow going, especially if you kind of try to explain it to people or family and they'll be like, oh, but don't stop being, when I say a lawyer, that's all the money. Like, what if you don't have money anymore? What if you can't afford the Mercedes Benz and the, $5 million home? Doesn't matter. Sell the damn $5 million home, get a $1 million home, and have plenty to spare to utilize putting towards your dream. Like, get your priorities right. Right. What's important to you? Because you've got this idea you keep latching onto, and it's the thing that's going to make you happy and contented. Your only hurdle might be being unsure how to start. But you got to throw yourself into it. Maybe you'll find someone who will guide you. But maybe that's what we're going to find out here in your future energies. Awakening. And this is probably you awakening a more enlightened side to yourself, being more self-aware, not just following some silly societal preoccupation with wealth and greed. Your best course of action is the Hermit. Yeah, like I said, don't tell all your plans and secrets to people because they won't get it. You have to follow your own inner wisdom. Typically in the lantern, the Hermit is carrying the star. Not just a candle, but it's the star. It's the illumination, the wisdom. It's letting your own star shine, you becoming a star. There's actually an emotional path for you to follow here, this river. There could be barriers, but yeah, you can see he's kind of to the side saying, well, I'm following what's making me happy, but I just have this little hurdle. So I think there's a sense he's shining light on the matter. So rather than not face these hurdles, these obstacles that may come up for you, shine a light on them. Really have a look, because I think you might start to see that things aren't what they seem. Basically, if you've got this idea you want to run with, start looking at it. Shine a light on it. Start following your dreams. You'll find your purpose. You'll find your happiness. Okay, so if you take all this into account, you follow your best course of action to start really looking at this idea, planning things out, see what you can do, see what might be obstacles. Hard work, but you've achieved what you want to achieve. So this guy's kind of been back-breaking work here. He's built this entire home all by himself, lugging all these branches and timbers all the way there, building everything himself. Finally, it's done, and he can kind of relax, take a rest. And you have this beautiful dog here who's someone loyal, who's there willing to help. But he hasn't acknowledged it. It's like, I've got to do everything myself. Because, look, I did say, don't tell other people what you're doing, because they will, poo-poo your drive and potentially stall you if you listen to them. But when you're underway and you've got something to show, look here, remember, there's a point where you need help to make your dream come true. You've got to enact the change now, but there is help, some loyal figure there, ready to help you. So be aware of that and acknowledge it when it comes in. Don't just think you have to keep everything secret, wear the burden all yourself. You don't have to, but you will be successful in achieving your goal, building your home, whatever it is. And in doing so, I think this is where you'll learn who is loyal, who will help you. And I think that's one of the most valuable outcomes in this. Yeah, really shining a light on things in many ways. That seems pretty good. I like that for you, Gemini. I might even be a little envious. I have plenty of things I want to do, including the tarot readings. And as this is a collective reading, it's kind of drawing all Gemini's energies together for the strongest kind of energies that are present at the moment. If you want something that's tailored to you, I do, of course, do personal one-on-one readings. You just need to contact me. There's a booking website link in the description and also in my bio. Otherwise, if you don't like the available times, I'm happy to speak with you because they're not necessarily set in stone, just certain times are. But yeah, I'm happy to work with you, to work around things in a way that will work for you. So contact me. I'm on the TikTok and Instagram as well, so maybe message me there if that's easier. Don't put personal information in comments. If you comment below, that's just too dangerous. Direct message me elsewhere. There is contact information in my bio as well. I hope this has been useful. Let me know in comments. If so, share this around. If you think it's good for anyone else, you'll see the other readings for November are mostly up. There's a few more to go, but yep, they'll be up in the next couple of days. And yeah, I hope you come back for more, and yeah, hope to hear from you if you would like a reading. I do them either in person. I'm in Melbourne. I will be in Sydney in December if you're in Australia, so just bear that in mind. And yeah, I'm looking to travel later on as well, so let me know if you are interested in me traveling around. So, but otherwise I am available to do readings over Instagram, WhatsApp, Zoom, Skype, whatever you like. So yeah, I hope this reading has been of use to you. If you need any clarifications, put your questions in the comments and I will get back to you guys. Okay? Take care.